Well, it is time for me to start fixing dinner, and I have never made a whole chicken in my Instant Pot before, so I'm going to try that today and thought I would share the recipe with you guys. Okay, we got this one out at that meat market that Steve likes to go to. It's a whole chicken fryer, and it was $7.83. Now, you can go to our Sam's Club. It might be the same all over, and the rotisserie chickens, or rotisserie chickens, I should say, are only like $4.98 or something, less than $5. So, honestly, we'd have been a lot better off going out to Sam's Club. But I told Steve the other day when he went out to the meat market, I said, go ahead and grab a whole chicken. I thought that it would be cheaper than that. But now that we have it, let's get it fixed. And I'm going to have to wear a glove on my hand because I believe it is a mucus cyst. It's got several names for it, but I want to make sure it's open. And I got a Band-Aid. I'm going to wear a glove on this hand just to keep those bacteria from the chicken getting in it. I had an appointment today to go to the doctor for that, and for this hand, the finger here has bumps on both sides of it, and I believe that they're some type of lipoma cyst or something, but still, I'm gonna make sure get that looked at. It's probably just that osteoarthritis that I've been dealing with. You know how it is. Getting older, and now I'm 60, and I've had it for years. So it's probably just getting a little bit worse. Okay, so what I wanted to tell anybody that might be new at fixing chicken, if you buy it at like a meat market or whatever, look inside and make sure that it doesn't have the giblets in there. And I don't see anything in that one. So that's a good thing. And I always wash it. I will say one thing though, is when you get meat from like a reputable meat market, it doesn't smell like regular meat that you would get like at a big box store. It smells better, even though it is raw. Alright, so it says, I found a recipe, and I'm not going to follow it exactly, because it calls for some items that I don't have. But it does, it calls for some chicken stock. I should have read how much. I'm just going to use the whole thing. And then we're going to set the chicken right down in there. And my Instant Pot has the rack here that will be able to keep the chicken right off the bottom. And it's said to do it with the breast up. Alrighty, I'm going to add some black pepper, some paprika, and then once this does get cooked in here, I'm going to put some onions in here too. You're supposed to put it on broil on 500 and get the top of it browned, because it's not going to brown in the Instant Pot. Alright, and this is garlic, and if you have whole garlic, it would be a lot better, but I don't have any. I actually used it all. I use a lot of garlic. Okay, so we are going to put this on 25 minutes and then let it do the 15-minute time release. Okay, so I don't use this enough to remember. Okay, we do the pressure cook and 25 minutes. pressure level. Well, let's see, that's not right. Okay, we're going to do high pressure. And then, I guess I will wait after it's done, and I think then it comes on with the minutes of how long it's depressurizing. Let me make sure I shut that top. I did. So, it's on. We'll wait till it cooks, and then I'll be back. And Steve let the chickens out, and they are molting, and look how bad they look. Yeah, they look really, really rough. They're getting, also getting old. We only have, I think, 5 left. Think I'm kidding about molting? Look at the feathers, you guys. Is that not crazy? Absolutely crazy. And then in that part over there too, let me take you around here and you'll see better. Look at all of them. There's no water at all down there in that creek. It's all dry. We haven't had rain for a long time, and our yard is cracking. Yard's cracking all over the place. Beautiful day, isn't it, Ziva? Huh? I'm also gonna fix some potatoes. I hope the lighting's okay. I don't have the light on over here. I bought some of the yellow or Yukon Gold, and these are my favorite potatoes. We actually grew these the last time that we did a garden, and red potatoes, and they both did really good. Now, I already cleaned out the sink from where I had the chicken at. And get all the bacteria and stuff out of it from that raw chicken. So yeah, I'm gonna make some mashed potatoes. Beck's been killing me today, so if you hear me breathing, I apologize. Steve and I were, as you've seen in the little clips of video, were outside in the backyard sitting, and I just took a short walk around, as you've seen, and I don't know why it's been hurting me so bad lately. It usually did this and it quit for a while. And it's starting again, so. Well, I know one thing, it's probably my weight. Because I have gained weight. Hardest thing in the world for me is to keep weight off. Just talking about addiction to some friends the other day about, different types of addiction and how it can, just wreak havoc on your life. And, there's not only drug addiction or, alcohol addiction. There's where you are addicted to sugar or food in general, addicted to porn, all kinds of things that people get addicted to. And I know with Christ, we can overcome. Just got to trust Him and do what we can to get off of that, that horrible train ride, I guess you could say, that will lead to nothing but a train wreck. I'm just so thankful that I accepted Christ when I was a young girl. It was right before my 13th birthday, and I have never looked back. I was already going down the wrong road, doing things that was not good, just to, impress friends or whatever. Boy, looking back now, I'm like, thank you, God, that you protected me from so much. That's why I try my best never to judge, because, without God, it's hard telling where I'd be at. Probably wouldn't even be alive right now. So yeah, I'm not going to judge. Let God take care of everyone, because I would just make, and I have, made nothing but a mess of stuff when I've tried to help or, offer a hand or I tell you, I haven't been able to crochet. My hands just throb, and I don't mean to make this all depressing, talking about woe is me. I don't mean to do that at all, but when you deal with this stuff, this is life. And like I told y'all, I don't have much that I do, especially with winter on the way. I used to get out and shovel and get in wood. Me and Steve, we burnt a wood burner all of our married life until the last, I think, 11 years. Maybe it's been 12 years. And we'll celebrate 40 years of marriage in January. So we were always both real active, cutting wood and filling the wood stove and helping to shovel the driveway and all that good stuff. Can't do none of that now, so you just have to settle with me being boring, folks. Okay, you can see the Instant Pot finally got up to temperature, so now it's showing that we're going to be cooking that for 25 minutes. I'm going to rinse off my potatoes. Just going to let them sit in some water until it's time to put them on the stove. Hopefully keep them from getting brown. Got one more minute to go. Okay, it is now off. I turned it off. And I'm gonna hit I don't want to put my hand over there. And gonna hit this. Oh, just had a little bit left in there. So we'll let all that steam out, and then I'll put it in the oven under the broil. I wanted to show you a picture of how it looks, and I'm going to put it in the oven now, and we'll see how it browns up. Okay, if you want to make some gravy with chicken stock that is still in the pan. Let's go ahead and do that. So you're going to put about 3 tablespoons of butter in with the stock. And we are going to put the Instapot on saute. Okay, to that we are going to add a couple tablespoons of flour. Start out with that. Make sure that it thickens up for us. As you can see, the gravy is thickening up. And here's how the chicken turned out. I'll show you our plates when I'm done. Alright, here is Steve's plate. And I'm sure that it's going to be good. So thanks you guys for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And just keep coming back. God bless you all. See you on the next video.